Hi, everyone. My name is Genevieve Villaflor. I'm the executive director of Sag Harbor Cinema. Thank you. Welcome to the third edition of Martin Scorsese Presents Sag Harbor Cinema's Festival of Preservation. Before we begin, I would like to thank our lead sponsor, Warner Brothers Discovery and Turner Classic Movies, who have very generously funded this program for the last 2 years. And we are also grateful for the Suffolk, yay! Yay. And we are also grateful for the Suffolk County Film Commission, which has been funding it for 3 years. They've been very committed to this program, and we're very grateful. I also want to thank our dedicated donors who have always supported this series and event, Phil Kent and Wendy Keys. And also this year, Ricky Rohrer and Susan Lacey. Thank you so much. And as always, I want to thank our members and our donors who help keep the cinema vibrant all year long. I'm very proud of this film festival. It brings me back to my festival roots and all the excitement and energy that a festival brings. And I could not ask for a better partner in giving me this opportunity to feel the rush and the pride again than my esteemed colleague and curator extraordinaire, Julia Daniolo Vallan. Please join me in welcoming her and congratulating her on this series.
Here we are. When we started this festival, it was not even 6 months after we opened, and kind of in the pandemic. So it's kind of a little bit of a miracle that we made it to the to the third year with Martin Scorsese's name attached to this event. Thank you, Wendy. And it couldn't be possible without the help of a lot of friends in the film community that are in this cinema, and they're from the archives, from other institutions, from laboratories that do so much for preserving the memory of film and the reality of film. So I'm grateful to them, and they've come and they're returning to the festival. And I couldn't do it without, of course, the staff and of the cinema. I want to thank Genevieve for caring about the ambition of this place, which is a crazy ambition, but it's nice to see when the theater is full. And I want to thank especially my support system, Amelia, Sam, and Sarah in the booth, which are extraordinary. And on this one, they really gave everything. Thank you for coming. And to present this program, we have the director of the Disney Restoration Program and Library, and it's Kevin Schaefer. And please, Kevin, join me here. And I want to salute in the room also Balazs Nejari, the owner of Scenery Club, which is the laboratory that has performed the restoration on the film.
Hi. Live humans. Wow. Okay. I told them to panic and have to read things. Hi. I promised her I would be brief and not boring, so I'm hoping for the best here. Sorry. When unprofessionals take the stage, it's often challenging. I will speed up quickly. So thank you so much. I am so thrilled to be here. It is such an honor to be here with this film. Just in general, thank you for the invitation. Thank you for this wonderful festival, and thank you for supporting preservation. There are so many people who are not concerned about what we're doing and not concerned what happens to old film, and you guys just make my heart sing. So thank you. It is truly an honor for myself and for my company, and I'll speak for Balazs also, who's done such great work here, so thank you. That said, good evening and welcome to what is the North American premiere of our restoration of Alfred Hitchcock's classic Spellbound. This film was it premiered in New York on Halloween in 1945, I love that, and it was a great success, broke box office records in London, earned 6 Academy Award nominations, including Best Picture, and it won for Best Original Score, which if you've not seen the film, brace yourselves, it's interesting. Among many other aspects, Spellbound is famous for the hiring of Salvador Dali to conceive of a dream sequence that illustrates the subconscious mind. Hitchcock originally directed the sequence, but producer David O. Selznick was not happy with what he got. And so he hired the great art director William Cameron Menzies to edit, redesign with Dolly's approval, and reshoot the footage. Dolly's original vision of the sequence was to last about 20 minutes long, but Selznick felt that was just simply too much, and he cut it down to just a few minutes. Hitchcock's footage and the removed Menzies footage are now considered lost. No one knows where they are. And Menzies declined to receive any screen credits since they so severely edited his sequence. Hitchcock was more than happy to take credit. You will notice there's one bit of color in this otherwise black and white film, and this required hand coloring of each individual frame, 24 frames per second, for the original premiere engagement. But obviously that was just too costly and too much effort, so they didn't carry it across to most of the prints that went out to the world. We will get it here in its original shade, thanks to Ballage's company. Now, speaking of preservation, unfortunately, the original negative for this film was lost many, many years ago. And I wish I had an exciting story about what happened, but the truth is there are just no records. It is just simply gone. After a search of all the major film archives around the world, the highest quality film source we were able to locate is, okay, film nerds, this is for you, a 35 millimeter nitrate print that is held in the Academy Film Library Archive in Los Angeles. So using a print brings on an additional challenge because that film element is a generation down from the negative. It introduces an additional layer of grain and it softens the image slightly. This print also had some nitrate decomposition and missing frames, which the talented team at Cineric Incorporated were able to address by using a fine-grade negative that we borrowed from the Museum of Modern Art. And I think you will agree with me that Cineric has done an incredible job cleaning and restoring this film to its original glory. So I need to pause and acknowledge the work of my team, who actually did the on-the-ground work and managed the project, Nikki G and Natalie Altunian, the partnership with the Wonderful Film Foundation and the group there who was just incredibly supportive and amazingly knowledgeable about everything. And I must give special thanks to the incredible artists at Cineric Incorporated and Audio Mechanics who performed the incredible and delicate restoration work on these 78-year-old film elements. So enjoy. Thank you.
And Spellbound is going to be preceded by a short, which I've always wanted to see on a screen and I never got to see. And it was the result of a collaboration between Walt Disney and Salvatore Dali, and it's called Destino, and it's very short. And then you'll see Spellbound.